Good morning, children. Welcome you all to today's class of science. Today we are going to start new lesson, Amazing World of Animals. Name of the lesson is Amazing World of Animals. Children, today we will discuss about animals. The animal world is an amazing world. Animals found in large variety. They are vary in their size, forms, behavior and life functions. Means every animal is different from another one. They live in every possible corner of earth. Okay, so we are going to read this poem given here. So you will find some amazing dwelling places of animals. So let's read this poem. Animals live everywhere. In the ocean, fastest river. Dense forest, their grand abode. In the soil, along the road. On bark of tree, dark and brown. If you find them, do not frown. Inside your stomach, in the ear, any doubt or fear? Inside fruits and vegetables, some are found on pebbles. Hot spring or quiet lakes, some live on your desk. Inside the caves, on the treetop, on the riverbed, they do hop. Hottest desert, snowy mountains, amazed to see them in the fountain. Some live on both land and water. Some hide in burrows in winter. Around the volcano, under the ground, name the places where animal not found. Okay, you have seen the fascinating places where the animal live. The animals live everywhere. In the ocean, in the forest, on the treetop, on the mountains, in desert area, everywhere the animals are living. Okay, so in this lesson we are going to study about these topics. Habitats of animal, breathing organ of animals, feeding habits of animal, movements in animal and migration. These are the learning objective of this lesson. Means at the end of the lesson we will know about habitat of animals. We will know about breathing organ of animals, feeding habits of animals, movements in animals and about migration. Okay. So let's start with our first topic, habitats in habitat of animals. Children, habitat means the natural living place of animal. The animal where they living, these places, natural living places of animals are called habitat. You can see in the picture, there are different habitats like rainforest. So many animals like monkey, parrot, snakes are living in rainforest. Okay, in polar region is also the habitat of animals like polar bear, penguin, seal, walrus. These are the animals which are living in polar region. Polar region means very cold area, that land is covered with snow there. Temperature is very low, and in such a region also so many animals are living there. So polar region is also one of the habitat. Another habitat is wetland. Wetland means where the water and land is there. Okay, so means so many animals like duck, beavers, crocodile, frog, these are living in the pond area, pond like area, so it is called wetland. This is also a one habitat where the animals are living. Another habitat is desert. Desert means sandy area. You know, the desert, one of the desert in India is uh, Rajasthan, Thar desert, okay, where sand is there, and in sandy places also some animals are living like camel, lizard, okay, and scorpion, ostrich. These are the animals living in sandy area, means in the desert. So desert is also one of the habitat of animals. Another habitat where the animals are living are marine, means in the ocean, sea. Like dolphin, animals like dolphin, octopus, turtles, whale, crab, all these animals are found in sea, and that habitat is called marine habitat, okay. And grassland is also habitat where lion, tiger, giraffe, zebra, elephant, these animals are living in the grassland. So grassland is also one of the habitat. I hope you understood. Habitat means the natural living places of animal, where the animals are living naturally, and such places are called habitat of animals, okay. So on the basis of living places, means on the basis of different habitats, the animals are classified into different categories, okay. So first of all, we will see terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals means the animals which are live on land. You can see so many animals living on the land like elephant, zebra, camel, fox, okay. All these animals are living on the land, so that we call them terrestrial animal, okay. What is terrestrial animal? The animals which are live on the land. Example, lion, fox, camel, zebra, giraffe, etc. Okay, cow. These are the terrestrial animals. Another category of the animal is aquatic animal. Aquatic animals means the animals which are live in water. For example, fishes, walrus, crab. So many aquatic animals are showing here. Aquatic animals means the animals which are live in water. पानी में रहने वाले जानवरों को aquatic animals कहते हैं. So you can see so many animals are here. For example, fishes. Okay. Another category of the animals is amphibians. Amphibians means the animals which are live in land and in water both are called amphibians. The animal that live in both land and water, and such animals are called amphibians. Example, frog. Frog live on land and in water even. So frog is a amphibian. Amphibian, toad, uh, some snakes, these are the amphibians, okay. What are the amphibians? The animal which are live on land and in water both. Such type of animals are called amphibians. For example, frog, toad, okay, salamander, snakes, okay. These are the example of amphibian animal. They are live on land as well as on in the water. Next category of animal is aerial animals. Aerial means the animal that live in the air. Means most of the time they live in air. Such animals are called aerial animal. So all the birds are flying in the air, so these are called aerial animals. Example, sparrow, myna, parrot, pigeon, butterfly, these are the aerial animal. Aerial animal means the animal which live in air, means most of the time they are living in air. Such animals are called aerial animal. Example, sparrow, parrot, myna. Okay. Another kind of animals are arboreal animals. The animals which live on both land and trees. And such animals are called arboreal animal. Example of such animals is monkey, langur, etc. So many animals are shown here which are live on the land as well as on the tree, like monkey, langur, some snakes, squirrel. Okay, these are the arboreal animals. Sorry. I hope you understood the classification of animal. On the basis of habitat, the animals are classified on like terrestrial. Terrestrial animals means the animal which are live on land. Example, lion, fox, zebra, cow, buffalo, all these are the terrestrial animal, means the animals which are live on land. Another category of the animals are aquatic animals, the animals which are live in water. Example, fishes, whale. Another class of animals which are amphibians. Amphibians means the animal which are live on both land and water. So such animals are called amphibians. Example, frog, toad, etc. Next class of the animal are aerial, the animal which are live in air. Example, sparrow, owl, parrot, etc. Butterfly. These are the aerial animal. Another class of the animal which are based on their living habitat is arboreal animal. Arboreal animal means the animals that live both in land and trees. Example, monkeys, langur, squirrel, etc. Okay. I hope you understood the habitats classification of animal on the basis of habitats. Okay. So let's do some questions here. These are the picture of some animal like vulture, ant, squirrel, bat, fish, myna, whale, monkey, tiger, deer, snake and butterflies. The animal given in the picture have lost their habitat. Can you help them to reach their habitat? Okay. So see, some animals are living on the land. Some animals are living in water. These are called aquatic animal. So vulture. Vulture is living in air. So it is aerial animal. So you can write here in the vulture. This one. Okay. So vulture is aerial animal. Okay. And living on the land. So it is terrestrial. Squirrel is living on land as well as in the trees, so it is arboreal animal. So sorry, you can do this work at home, children. Okay, so according to their habitat, you can write the animals in the following column. Okay, move to the next topic, breathing in animals. Children, animals need air to breathe. You know, breathing means taking of oxygen and release carbon dioxide out of the body. This process is called breathing. Every animal need air to breathe. They take in oxygen from the air and gives out carbon dioxide, and this they need oxygen for get energy. We also taking oxygen inside and gives out carbon dioxide. Oxygen that we taken in is carried out by the blood, and this oxygen burns our food inside our body and releases energy. We use this stored energy for doing various activities. Likewise, all the animals take in oxygen and from the air and gives out carbon dioxide in the air. Okay, breathing, the animals taking oxygen inside from the air and gives out carbon dioxide, and utilize this oxygen to burn their food and to get energy. Okay, similarly aquatic animals, how they taking oxygen? There is no air present in the water, but oxygen is present in dissolved form. Means inside the water oxygen is there in dissolved form. So aquatic animal means the animal which are living in water, taking dissolved oxygen from the water and gives out carbon dioxide in the water. Okay, so let's study about some breathing organ in the animal. Like you see in the picture, amoeba, paramecium, euglena, these are the unicellular organism. Means their body is made up of single cell. So how they breathe? The different animal have different breathing animal, and these are the very microorganism. Amoeba, paramecium and euglena, these are microorganism we cannot see even with our naked eyes. So these microorganism breathe through their skin, means their body surface. They are breathing through their body surface. Like amoeba, paramecium and euglena breathe through their general body surface. They do not have special organ for breathing, just like we have breathing organ like nose, lungs. Okay, so we taking oxygen from the air through our nose, but these microorganisms do not have special organs, so they breathe their body surface. Okay, another animal like insects breathe through their means they have small pores on their body, and that pores are called spiracles. The insect, like you see in the picture, caterpillar of the cockroach, grasshopper, these animals have small pores located on their abdomen. Abdomens mean on the body. Small pore, you can see grasshopper on their abdomen. Small pore means small holes are present on their body, and these small holes are called spiracle, and they breathe through this spiracle, means they taking oxygen inside their body through these small pores called spiracles. These spiracles leads to the air tube, which forms a fine network in their body tissues. Oxygen enter into air tubes through the spiracle and then reaches directly to the blood tissues. Thus, in insect, oxygen is not carried by blood, it reaches blood tissues directly. in our blood, the oxygen in our body, the oxygen goes in through the different parts through the blood. But in small insects like grasshopper, caterpillar, the oxygen reach their tissues directly. Okay, they not using blood to carry oxygen. Means in grasshopper or caterpillar or any other insects, they have small tiny pore on their body. Through this pore, and these pores are called spiracle, and through the spiracle they taking oxygen, and directly this oxygen goes to the tissues. Okay, rest of the topics we will cover in next class. That's all for today, children. Have a good day.